Hey Internet, I'm Jacob Clifford and I'm an economics educator, and I don't think that college tuition should be free. Now, if you don't agree with that, do me a favor, don't dislike this video or unsubscribe quite yet. At least listen to my 5 reasons why. Now, you probably already think you know where I'm going with this one, right? Nothing is free. Someone has to pay for it. So in this case, it's the taxpayers, but that's not what I want to focus on. The money we spend on college tuition isn't free because there's an opportunity cost. We could do something else with it. Paying for everyone's college education is a good idea, but I'm not convinced that it's the best idea. I don't think it's the best way to use our scarce resources to improve society. And even if you're convinced the money should go to education as opposed to defense or healthcare or the environment, we still have to ask ourselves, is it maybe better to spend it somewhere else, perhaps on students earlier on in their education career? Why should all that money go to 20-year-olds, many of which can pay for college, instead of 10-year-olds in impoverished and failing schools? I mean, that's a good question, right? And it leads me to my next reason. Education pays, so it makes sense to encourage poor students to go to college so they can move up the socioeconomic ladder, and that's a worthy and commendable goal. But if that's the goal, then why not just make college tuition free for the poor? Why make it free for everyone? Higher education is disproportionately consumed by the upper and middle class, so making it free for everyone actually helps them the most. The point here is that this helps the poor is not a solid argument to support free college tuition for everyone. Now, you might be thinking, no, it's not just about the poor, it's about helping everyone get better jobs and move up that ladder. So, okay, reason 3. Let's say you're a high school junior and you know that going to college will significantly improve your future earnings because a high school diploma is just not worth very much. But why? Well, it's because so many people have a diploma. It doesn't differentiate you from other job seekers. Employers want more. Now, assume that college tuition becomes free, so you're thinking, that's great, now I don't have to pay for college and I can still get a better job. That's awesome. But is it? Not only is it likely going to be harder to get into your preferred university, but when you graduate, you're going to have more competition in the labor market. A college diploma would be the new high school diploma. You'd actually get the least amount of benefit because you have to postpone your life, your career, and your earnings for at least 4 years. And if you want to differentiate yourself, you still have to pay for graduate school. Okay, now if you made it this far and you don't agree with any of this, just listen to reason number 4. Before making any large purchase, you have to ask yourself, do I really need this? So let's take a huge step back and look at the higher education system. The idea of a university is ancient. There's always been people who have knowledge and those people that want knowledge. So over time, groups of teachers formed libraries and monasteries and eventually the university system we know today. And for hundreds of years, that system hasn't changed much at all. You take mandatory classes and sit through boring lectures, many times in unwanted courses that don't advance your degree or your career and have no real-world application. And the university doesn't pay you, you have to pay them. And you're not just paying them, you're overpaying them. Think about it. You spend thousands of dollars on a required foreign language class, but you can learn Spanish online for free on YouTube, or for $200 you can go buy Rosetta Stone. Literally thousands of students have told me that they've learned more from my economics YouTube videos than they have from their Economics 101 professors, and that is a problem. Whether you pay tuition or the government pays tuition, in the age of the internet, we should be asking ourselves, why should anyone be paying tuition to attend boring classes or to learn subjects that don't interest them? Well, the answer, the entire system is outdated and broken. Now, I bet some of you are thinking, well, yes, college is inefficient and maybe it's overpriced, but learning is important and there's no alternative way for me to advance my career. So college is what it is, and so who am I to change it? The young have always been the first to recognize when a system is unfair, unjust, or broken. But today, millions of you are going into debt and mortgaging your future to learn things that you could learn online for free. And no one's demanding change. Instead, many are demanding the government pay for it. And here's the most ironic thing. It's the liberal students, the progressives, the revolutionaries, those that fiercely stand up against injustice, that are the ones pushing for more funding of this archaic system. College doesn't need to grow. It needs to change. Now, don't hear me wrong. I'm not saying that we should abolish universities. I'm just saying that students should demand a better product, one that actually meets their desires and makes sense in the age of the internet. Maybe that means streamlining the process and cutting off a year and getting rid of general education courses, or having classes that only focus on your major and what interests you. Maybe it means demanding courses that are completely aligned with the job market and designed to get you a job. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a comprehensive list of solutions, but that's because I haven't spent a lot of time thinking about it. If I was your age, liberal or conservative, it doesn't matter. I would be furious. I went to college, I went to grad school. This doesn't affect me directly. And your professors, well, they have no incentive to change the status quo. And politicians, well, they just want to keep you on their side and hating the other guys. So no one is going to help you. If you're going to do this, you got to do it on your own. Here's my suggestion. Share this video. Get it out there. Tell more people that you are sick and tired of this, and I'll get out there and help you. If this video gets more than 100,000 views, then I'll help you form a coalition and create a nationwide movement. But let's be clear, I'm not looking just for views, and I took the ads off this video so no one can accuse me of profiteering. I'm just a concerned economist that sees student debt funding a broken education system as the single biggest economic problem of the future. Society can be organized however we want, but we can't start it. The movement has to start with you. The way that I see it is that you only have 3 different options. You can keep overpaying for college tuition, or you can get the government to overpay for your college tuition, or you can stand up and change a system that doesn't work. Now, if you want option 3, share this video and get your picket signs and your tents ready, because we have a revolution. Thanks for watching. Till next time.